Let's do this. We're fine, like, on rest, and... yeah, we're fine on everything. Okay. There we go. Well, that could have been real bad. Alright, so... what is up, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is FreePixelPlayer. This is episode 5 of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. And, y'all, this is a very special moment. We just got news from the devs of this game that they reached 2 million copies sold. 2 million copies sold. And it's been about a week and a half since this game came out. And oh my gosh, that type of sales in that short of time for a title like this, for an RPG, that's quite astounding. That's actually, that's very good. So I'm really happy that they have, you know, seen a lot of success and that they have gotten good feedback, because I obviously agree. I think that this game is just absolutely astounding. So I'm really happy that you know, the public agrees with them and they're reaping the rewards of their hard work. So what are we gonna do? Honestly, what are we gonna do? Okay, 3, 2, 1. So what are we gonna do in this episode? So there's a lot of things that we have to accomplish today. The first being head to Semine. We have to head to Semine and try to get into the wedding. So that is one of our objectives. We also have to go to the miller because he might have an inn on the wedding as well. We're going to loop back around and try to find Mutt if we can. Then we're going to go and try to take care of the poachers by Rock Tower Pond so that the gamesman can finally have some peace. Plus, we killed his son, and he doesn't really know that. He knows that we've stolen stuff from him. We paid him off, and we gave our stuff to him that we took off of his son. Really sad about that. At the same time, you know, that's, you know, karma, right? So, really sad about that, but at the same time, it could have been a lot worse. We could have been jailed, and game over, right? So let's head to Semine. We might be able to go just... I'm going to go through the woods just directly south. It's going to take a little bit. Isn't that beautiful, though? My goodness. So if you guys are just tuning into the channel, my specs are a i9 processor with a hefty amount of RAM, 32 gigs of RAM. Definitely enough to satisfy most games. And then a 4080 Super made by NVIDIA. And let's see what else. 2 solid-state hard drives, both a terabyte each. And yeah, that's basically it. Hopefully it'll play 4K. This is rendered in 4K. Hopefully it'll play 4K games for about 5 years. I'm hoping 4 or 5 years. The 4080 Super, well, the 4080 is a beast in terms of rendering, both when playing a game, but also actually when rendering and editing video as well. I'm hoping that the Super kind of leverages some new technology to make it a bit more, you know, to increase its longevity. So we'll see. This is Semine. Okay, we're here. Nice. But if the 50 series comes out and it's just by far just a huge breakthrough, I'll definitely replace my GPU for sure. So here it is.
Always glad to see polite people like you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, sir. Where's a trough? I need to wash off. Whoa.
So I says to him, "No, father, I haven't been fornicating. I've just been loving my neighbour."
Hey! You alright there, laddie?
Oh, you should have seen him. He went as red as a cardinal's hat. Aye. Hey, servant, bring some wine.
Me? I'm not a servant.
Oh, I know. Old Semine is saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
Look, I'm not from here.
Oh. I didn't give a fuck what you frae. You speak our language, do you not?
Well, Yarko, seems to me this fella doesn't know how to behave toward his betters.
The old man's hired hands are lacking in manners. We'll soon fix that.
Okay.
Prepare to fight.
Hey, stop fighting!
Don't hit him!
He started it. There we go. Come on. Yeah.
Should I help with him?
Rub his beak in the dirt.
Come on.
Shame on you! Stop fighting!
Get a wee fucker a
Give that shit a piece.
There we go.
Come on. Oh, you wee
What in the devil's name is fucking going on here?
Uh-oh.
What do you think's going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your people here how we do things.
Grandad?
Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the flood.
True enough, Yurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. When you were a little nipper running around here bare arse, with a ribbon in your hair, screaming out how you was Princess Sophie. Poor lad, hadn't a moment's peace from his big sisters.
What about that line?
Who in God's name are you?
Henry. The Takoff blacksmith sent me. Radovan.
Blacksmith, eh? Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Yurko. Young Semine's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Moravia.
We'll be needing a dozen geese. And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs ready for slaughter. And the carters will have to be sent to Yetchin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too. It's almost all gone, what we bought only last week.
Enter!
Oh, this must be the
Sorry
Lord.
to intrude, sir. This is Henry, blacksmith Radovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir...
Not another word! Leave us! So Radovan sent you alone. Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
Oh God, what?
Yeah, Radovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods. The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? But they never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
Well, I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no
so-
need to imagine the worst right off, gnarly. Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
Here we
About
go.
Henry here, sir.
Well, what about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulder's acting up. Yuriko is shit-faced. And your son
The older has work to do. All right, take Henry with you if you want. Just so long as he doesn't slow us down.
Thank you, sir. So, lad, you going with us? I hope you're happy about it.
Yeah. I'll be glad to help you.
Oh, you reckon we can't manage on our own?
No, that's not how I meant it.
Take it easy, son. I'm only yanking your pizzle. By the way,
My what?
the fellas at the gate say you came here on foot.
Yeah, I did.
Christ above. And how are you going to ride with us? On the back of my saddle? You're a bit big for that, ain't ya? And I'm a bit too old.
You got a stud farm here, don't you? Couldn't I borrow one of your horses?
Aye. And then we'd never see hide nor hair of you, nor the animal again. We don't lend horses. But you're in luck. Our groom brought in a grey nag not long ago. Tell him you've got to ride out with us, and he'll give it to you for a decent price.
All right. Thanks.
Well, that should be that. Unless you've got any more questions.
No, that's all. But we should get going.
My thoughts exactly. Off to the courtyard, then.
Okay, so we need to go to the stud farm and meet Gnarly and Lord Semine in the courtyard. Okay. Okay. Do we not have any mitts? Or is that just the animation? We have riding gloves. These mitts have better armor value though. Yeah, let's get the mitts on there. Now, does that clean off the blood? It does. Okay. So whenever we wash ourselves off, it cleans off the blood. That makes sense.
I'm ready to set out, sir.
All right, stay close to us and don't go wandering off.
Oh, wait.
Sir, do you think I could deal with something else before we go?
All right, but make it quick, before Dorothy starts...
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So we need to find the horse guy. This guy? No, that's the groom.
What are you here for, friend?
Would you happen to have a cheap horse for sale?
Well, I sell quite a few horses here, but by the looks of you, you must be talking about that grey nag, eh? But all she's good for are sausages. That old bitch won't let anybody touch her. I was already suspicious when that traveller sold her to me. He said he found her running about near the Rock Tower Pond.
Grey,
Interesting.
old, and someone found her by the Rock Tower Pond. That's where we were ambushed. That's my horse. That's Pebbles.
Pebbles?
What do you mean, yours? I bought it fair and square. I admit, it was only for a few groschen from some suspicious lad who found it down by the Rock Tower Pond. But that horse is not branded, so it belongs to me now.
Fine. I'll buy her from you then.
That's more like it.
Oh.
That's a good price for Pebbles. But I don't have that many groschen.
Why not choose one of our Semine horses, eh?
I'm sure they're much more expensive, right? Oh my gosh!
I'm sure you can take good care of Pebbles, but I just can't accept that price.
It seemed to me like you might have some history with Pebbles, but I suppose I was wrong. At least it certainly doesn't look that way. What with the pittance you're offering me?
I'm broke, dude! I'm freaking broke.
I changed my mind.
Oh, man. Could we sell something?
Show me your wares.
Oh, I can't believe he has Pebbles. Okay. Hunter's pouch. I'm willing to... We're selling, right? Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
Dang.
Maybe next time then.
Pebbles! My girl! I thought they killed you down by that pond.
Aw. Well. Sir.
What do you need? Hurry up, I don't have all day.
That grey horse you have grazing here is mine.
What do you mean yours? I bought it fair and I admit, but that horse, so it belongs...
Who sold her to you?
I told you already. Some young lad. He wasn't from here.
What did he look like? Where'd he go?
You're a bit hasty, eh? He had black hair and a big beard. And he looked like he'd been sleeping in the woods. And his breath smelled like hell. But I couldn't tell you where he was headed.
She's my horse. I rode in on her from Ratai, in the retinue that was attacked down by the pond.
Right. You happen to need a new horse, and this one just happens to be the one you already own. Does it have your brand? It does not. So you are out of luck.
Look, you know they attacked an entourage by that pond, right?
I heard about it. That news spread through the land like wildfire.
And the one who sold it to you told you he found it by the pond, right?
Well, he did, aye.
So it's not entirely impossible she belonged to me.
Maybe not impossible, but I paid for her.
Aye, but just a few groschen. You said so yourself. Wouldn't you rather be in the good graces of someone who might have been part of that expedition?
Maybe so. All right, I'll give her to you. But you owe me one. Go
Okay.
and get her then. If she remembers you, she might even come when you whistle for her. Safe travels.
Yes.
Oh, excuse me.
Sorry. So, do we have a saddle? Oh, Pebbles. Only 100 groschen? Hey, Pebbles. Okay.
I'm ready to set out, sir.
All right. Stay close to us and don't go wandering off.
As you say, sir.
I don't know how her stats compare.
If they drove out of Tarkov and headed towards us, they had to pass through
Right, sir. You keep up with us, son. Troskovitz ain't far, but it seems there's fellas vanishing on the way.
Very good, Captain.
What do you think about it, Captain?
I know you told me not to jump to any conclusions, sir, but I can't help myself. Someone's running rampant around here, sir.
I know who's running rampant. Yurko in the cellar. Again. I knew this wedding wouldn't be cheap, but I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. And the bailiff, the bride's father, you'd get more blood out of a stone than coin out of him. And then he behaves like I shit golden eggs just because I'm a noble. Even though he's got more coin than me.
Such are the times, sir. But that Yurko, he's going too far.
You know how those Moravians are. It's in his blood.
Aye, I noticed. But they're getting too much to handle. Him and his cronies. They started on young Henry, soon as he set foot on the courtyard.
What? Is that true, Henry? Cat got your tongue? I can understand that. So how did this little brawl of yours end up?
Young Henry here gave Yurko a nice hammering.
Oh, that's no surprise. The fella can hardly stand upright most of the time.
You'd have to get up early to catch them sober. But they wasn't that drunk as to give Henry an easy fight.
Look here, lad. If you're such a champion, I'm sure you'd accept the challenge of an old man like myself.
It would be an honor, sir.
Excellent. Not afraid, eh? That's what I like to see. There's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of.
Right,
Okay.
sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
Accidents? Who's that right there?
So, we're here. Charlie, tell the youngster here what's what.
All right, son. You're going to fight Lord Semine. It'll be an honorable fight, so you better act accordingly. Hold on, Mo. I'll give you some gear for it.
What weapon will you give me?
What would you like?
Sword?
Don't get ahead of yourself, laddie. A sword belongs in noble hands. You can have my cudgel. It might be just a stick, but it's my stick, so careful with it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get your arse into the pen.
So, young'un, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Oh.
Oh, fucking hell!
Oh.
Wanker!
Oh, this is considered a heavy weapon?
Bandage, quick!
Henry, come here.
What?
What do you say, son?
You really gave me the runaround.
I'm no spring chicken, but I'm as spry as ever.
God's truth, sir. You didn't disgrace yourself, but I can see the young un has spirit. Anyways, you can keep that old junk, Henry. Even my cudgel. But take care of the old fella. He might be just a piece of wood, but he saved my arse more than once.
I will, Captain.
And since you won, I've got something else for you as well.
Ooh.
My shield.
Whoa!
Isn't that a bit too much, Gnarly?
Sir, my left shoulder's fucked anyway. I can't carry no shield.
True enough.
Thank you.
No way! Okay. That's why our horse was a little eh. Oh, that is so cool. There you go. There you go, Pebbles. There we go. Now you don't need to make much of a fuss, you old bastard. So our shield. Oh, that is so dope, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Whoa, hold on. Now let's put that right there. We don't really need the longbow because we don't have any arrows, do we? No, we don't. Okay. Well, cool. We got ourselves a shield. That's awesome.
Yes?
Oh, we have to talk to you again? Or follow you. Oh, wait, hold on. I think I'm bloody. Need to wash off a little bit. Make a good impression. I always press that button. There we go.
And you're pretty handy, youngster. You should come to the courtyard, and Gnarly here will give you a good education in the art of the sword.
I call it the art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village. But do come, Henry. We've got a nice arena in Semine. It ain't no abandoned pig pen.
You can't always choose your battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein, it's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trotsky.
I'm from Silver Scallops, sir.
Aha! Now I understand why you're here. You're not the first one to flee here from the war.
I don't flee from a fight, sir. I have work here, and a lot of scores to settle.
You want to get revenge for what happened back home? That usually doesn't end well. You'd be better advised to find yourself a well-built girl, build a cottage, and visit the church and the tavern in turn. There's no helping the dead anyway.
That's nice advice, sir. Only women will tie you down, lad. Better to go and see a bit of the world. You're doing the right thing.
What a cheap old nag.
Jeez, come on.
So, we're in Troskowitz. What now, sir? Should I go to the bailiff and ask if he might have seen someone?
Well, that makes sense. But the young fella here should do it. If the bailiff sees you, he'll guess I'm in the village and come and bother me. And I'm really not in the mood today for any bombardment of complaints.
I understand, sir. All right, Henry. Run along to the rat house and inquire about that wagon.
And Henry, not a word about me. Are we clear?
As you wish, sir.
Whoa. Okay. So I think we're going the right way. Oh, this might be a private residence. What about up here? Oh, this looks private too. Whoops. Sorry.
Master Bailiff, can I ask you about something?
Ask away, by all means. Wait now, aren't you that lad who's helping Radovan in the forge?
Yeah, that's me.
I heard his hired hands went missing.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here.
Ah, I was thinking they were driving awful fast with that cart.
You saw them?
I did, a few days back. They raced through the village in the early evening so fast, they were dropping sacks of charcoal.
Where were they headed?
Towards the east, to Apollonia on the road to Yichin. And you're looking for them?
I am indeed.
I'm glad to hear it. I heard there were goods for Semine on that cart, and I can do without that kind of trouble now, on account of the wedding, you know?
It seems you have a lot of concerns with that wedding, Master Bailiff.
Of course I do. I'm the father of the bride, after all. Although not everyone sees eye to eye with me. Lord Semine would be happier if I paid all the bills and left all the decisions up to him. Who's invited, what there'll be to eat and drink, entertainment, everything. It's not like I have a burning desire to deal with it, but if I'm going to pay for it...
I understand. But isn't it just that the groom's family is more concerned about these things?
That's not it. I'll tell you what it is. It's because Lord Semine is a noble and I'm just a commoner. Only I've got coin. While he's trying to keep the wolf from the door in that piddling estate of his.
You're right, Master Bailiff. Don't worry, though. People will find out you spared no expense for your daughter's wedding.
Let's hope. More like that old miser will go around saying the opposite and put me to shame.
I don't think Lord Semine would do that. That'll be all. Thanks.
Cool.
Well then, young man, how did it go?
They were spotted here, sir. Going to the east, towards Apollonia.
So to Yichin? The bastards! And what about my goods?
Oh, they were driving so fast, it was falling off the cart.
The thieving scum! Let's hurry! To Yichin!
Sir, I could send a message to the Yichin captain of the guard.
Oh, it'll take too long. We'll go and get them ourselves.
Won't you be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir?
I will. Praise Lord Jesus Christ. If I have to choose between riding to Yichin and listening to Dorothy's endless fussing, I'll take Yichin any time. Besides, there's a nice inn along the way, the Three Cats. We can spend the night there.
I remember that place, but I'm not sure, sir, if they'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
Oh, gnarly, that was 15 summers ago. God knows if the place is even still standing.
True. Still, we'd better keep our eyes peeled.
Ugly old
They might not have gone to Yichin.
Jesus!
They could have
Everybody's so
turned off.
judgmental.
Or something could have happened. They might have been ambushed, maybe.
Will you give over with that? I'll bet my brains they weren't ambushed. More likely we'll find them boozing at the Three Cats.
That'd surely be the best outcome, if that old dive is still standing. Let's go, then.
That is a beautiful castle. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's the castle that the cutscene was all about. Oh boy. So this is the epicenter of the giant war that's about to happen.
So, St. Anthony, which way now?
While you're praying to the patron saint of lost things, go and have a look along the road, Gnarly. And you, Henry, have a look to the left.
All right, sir. But don't forget, my eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Well, that's what we have the youngster for, isn't it? Off you go.
Okay, investigate the area of the crossroads by the cemetery. So we have to go off to the left. Alright. Oh.
A sack of charcoal? That could have fallen off the cart.
Looks like a cart could have gone this way, footprints this way. How do we sheathe that? Some of the options for equipping weapons, it just doesn't make sense. I just wish it was a lot easier. So how do we get this torch down? Yeah, there we go. Bye, torch. So if we do this... There we go. Yeah, we have the shield. Alright. So now we have to go back and report what we saw. That's not the card, is it? Probably not.
You found anything, lad?
There's a sack of charcoal lying in the ditch to the left of the road. The bailiff said they were driving like the devil, so maybe it fell from the cart.
Oh, that makes sense. To the left it is, then. Gnarly! Back here!
Where did Pebbles go?
We're getting close. I can feel it in my bones, sir. You'll have the car back in no time.
I just hope we find the horses, too. Yarmilka here ain't the youngest, and I wouldn't want to drag it back home myself.
There she is. Come on, Pebbles, you old bitch.
The lords in this country have all gone to the dogs. Every lowborn with a bit of coin builds a house in Kuttenberg while we live in squalor. Why do you reckon that is, lad?
It's not my place to talk of such things, sir.
You see, Gnarly? At least the lad knows his place and the order of the world.
Or he's afraid to speak his mind, sir.
None of this would be happening if we had a king. And I mean a real one. Not Wenceslas or Sigismund. Oh, anywhere that's not ruled by a strong hand, all sorts of things go wrong.
Especially when you've got Moravian relatives eating you out of house and home.
Apollonia. Ah, we're here. Ah, there it is. Looks like they went that way.
Oh, hold up. This is strange. I don't see any cart tracks. What do you reckon, Gnarly?
I'm blind as a mole, sir. But it's all peculiar, right enough. Where the hell could that cart have vanished to?
Well, that's just it. They had nowhere to turn off.
I'll look up the road a bit. And you, Henry, have a look back along the road. Maybe it fell in a ditch somewhere. Who knows?
Very well, sir.
Can we just interject? Would that be too much? It's gotta be right here. Oh, dang. I think this is it.
The blacksmith's cart. And someone went to a hell of a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Hey! I found the blacksmith's cart! Come here!
Well, now, here we have it. The blacksmith's cart.
And someone went to a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Yeah. Of course, the goods are gone. The bastards hauled it off to the rocks. That's clear. Well, we can't let them get away with it.
Oh,
They'll carry
okay.
on, but on foot. My old young milker would only break a leg there. And keep a sharp lookout. Something stinks here.
I told you, they got ambushed by them bastards that's on the rampage round here, sir.
Oh, be quiet. We still can't be sure of anything.
Ah, Apollonia. I spent a lot of time running around here as a young lad.
Oh, not me. This place always gave me the shivers.
God's truth, I ain't got only good memories of it. One time, got my legs stuck in a crevice a bit further on. Trapped there all night I was, shitting myself with fear. It wasn't till morning that the folk from the fortress found me. The whole of Semine was out looking for me.
See, at least you came here as a kid. It still gives me the creeps here.
Why is that, sir? It's just some rocks, ain't it?
You'd sing a different tune if you'd had the rope maker's wife as a nanny when you were little. Now, she had some tales about this place. Headless horsemen, goblins and white ladies. Every night, we'd gather by the hearth. The old woman would sit at her spinning wheel telling stories. I'll tell you, Captain, there isn't much I'm afraid of. But when that blind old crone was croaking her tales of devils and holes to hell, the fire crackling and the wind whistling outside the windows, and the whirring of the spinning wheel. Oh, shh. Wait a moment. Do you hear that?
I do. There's somebody there, sure enough.
Let's get closer. What do we do now? I heard more than two voices.
I used to clamber around here as a young lad. The girls from Slatigo used to come make a fire here and jump over it. And so's their underwear wouldn't catch fire. Sometimes they'd take it off.
That's nice, Gnarly, but I don't think it's scantily clad maidens we'll be running into here. So what's that got to do with anything?
Well, There's a nice view into the gorge from up there. We only have to go back a bit, and we can get up there nicely.
Right. Henry, what are you waiting for? This is just the kind of thing we took you along for.
Sure, sir. With a bit of luck, there might be some girls there too.
I could do without girls with voices like that. Now get going.
This old stumble poured some blue water on your head. The woods don't mean a damn thing. Stumble's a priest.
Stumble is a drunken old fool who claims he was a priest. He can't even quote one psalm.
Don't you think he'd have a better nickname than Stumble if he was a priest?
Hey,
Those
it ain't his
definitely
fault.
aren't the blacksmith's
What's wrong with his
hands.
legs? What's wrong with his legs is they can't stay away from the tavern.
You two don't know the truth from an hole in the ground.
So how's it look, Sonny? How many?
I saw 3. And they don't look like Radovan's hands.
And what about my goods?
I didn't see them. It looked more like a patrol. I reckon there might be more of them hereabouts.
Seems we can't avoid a fight. I hope you're ready, Henry.
Sure am, sir.
I wouldn't worry about Henry, sir. He showed us mettle and training. So, how are we gonna do it? Do you just want to charge them, sir?
What else do you suggest?
Someone could go back up top and try to take one of them down with an arrow before we charge them. There's a good view of the camp from up there.
Good idea. Borrow my crossbow. My shoulder's giving me jip anyway.
All right, sir.
Climb up top, and as soon as you shoot the first time, we'll charge them. And make sure you don't hit one of us.
Right you are, Captain.
They rolled around and came off.
Okay. Now we have a crossbow. All right. So let's equip that. And we have bolts. Bolts. Common bolt. Yes, we do. Fair enough.
You two are arseholes. I'd have nothing to do with a wench like that. It ain't right having a pair like that. She might be hexed, or maybe a witch.
You see hexes everywhere. It ain't that strange. Even my
Go to hell!
Yeah.
I'll rip her.
Bye.
Yeah! Let's see what you're made of, you bastard!
What? We have a shield
Saw
now.
that coming.
What now, fucker?
He's at it.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, this day took it out of me, and no mistake.
And it ain't over yet, sir. Your goods ain't here. And none of them bastards look like the blacksmith's hands. Am I right, Henry?
Hard to say. I've never actually seen them. But I don't think it was them.
Me neither. But right past that peak is another good camping spot.
You think this was a patrol?
It makes sense. But I don't want to go assuming the worst. We might have just run into them bandits by chance.
Yeah, well, you were right, as always. Let's go, then. Are you ready, Henry?
Yeah.
I am. Let's go.
Hold on, lad. Give me back my crossbow. You weren't thinking of keeping it, were you?
Of course. It did a good job.
I should bloody think so.
I thought we had everything clear, then, sir. You tried to fuck with me, so until we ride out, you're gonna stick right there and keep your mouth shut.
We did everything you asked. We got the blacksmith cart and the goods.
Horse shit. You tried to fuck me. That bastard cousin of yours owned up to it.
It was his idea. I wanted nothing to do with it.
Make no difference to me, Venser. You vouched for the crooked fucker. So now, it's on you. Actually, you could consider yourself lucky. If you hadn't saved my ass that time in Colleen, I'd have goat ear skin you alive.
Bastards. You can't trust anyone in these parts. Get ready, Gnarly. We are going to parley.
Like that time with the Shani, sir.
Yes, exactly.
Only there was more of us that time, and less of them.
Oh, don't worry, there won't be a problem. They're just common thieves. Besides, I'll take young Henry with me.
What, me?
And if they're still feeling brave, you get to try out that new plaything of yours.
Ahem, gentlemen, I'm obliged to you for looking after my goods, but I'll take them back now. Just hand them over and I'll let you go.
Oh, you must be from Semine, sir. Well, of course you can have everything back. As long as you ask nicely, eh? Well, how about we do things differently? You lay down your weapons, and we can all have a nice little chat. I mean, I don't intend to go murdering local lords. I just want your coin.
That's very noble of you, sir.
What are you gaping at? At them!
Oh boy. All right.
At them! You whoreson! Another men!
Show them!
I'll rip your arsehole!
Yeah, that's right.
That hit! Kick your ass in! I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
Oh, will ya?
Take that, you shit! Bleeding! Nice hit! Slice him out! He's at it!
That's right. Get some, baby.
Come on then!
Yeah.
That weakling was you.
They got what they deserved, the fuckers.
Bandage, quick.
Henry! Hey, Henry! Are you listening? Come here!
What now?
One of them bastards fled into the rocks. Chase him down and bring him back.
Did you see which way he went?
No, I had other things on my hands.
I'll go and track him then.
Great, hurry.
Oh, we gotta track him now? This way?
So they won't pay half a groschen for you, hey? So, tell me why I shouldn't hang you from the nearest tree.
Ooh. Hand wraps, no. Ooh. Can of chest, dried mint. That could be useful.
I can see lots of crows that will enjoy feasting at you.
The bow might be worth something. Ooh, arrows. There we go. Whoa. Got some groschen and a key to the chest. Good stuff. I'm overloaded. All right, what should we... So we might need to eat something. There we go. What can we discard? We have 3 bows. Okay, we're underweight. There we go. So you went this way, huh? Don't see any footprints. That's where the bandits are. Did he go up here? I don't see any sign of him. Nope, not this way. Okay, so maybe this way.
I'll get you.
I surrender. Enough.
Whoa! Oh, damn it. Okay. At least we know where he's at. Okay, so hazel bow and common. Oh, crap. We need to loot these guys. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yes, please. Yes, please. I don't know what I just picked up, but okay. Said antioxidant. Yes, please. Yes, please. Okay, we're getting close to our weight limit. Could use some of those. Dried mint, why not? That should be enough. Alright. Okay, so the hazel longbow is definitely a must. There we go. Should we talk to him? Maybe we should talk to him. Or maybe he doesn't want to talk, I don't know. And then it was this way.
I've got you now, Venser. You've nowhere to run to. Yield.
Well, why the fuck would I? It's just you against me. Besides, if I do yield, it's the rope for me anyway.
One-on-one, yeah. But it must be clear to you that you're no match for me. Even if the noose is waiting for you, it's still a more pleasant death than getting your head smashed in with a rock. And believe me, I'll do it if there's no other way.
Fuck! Alright, I'll come with you. But you'll put a word in for me.
I might. As long as you don't try anything.
Promise me.
I won't promise you anything. Now, come on. I've got a prisoner for you, sir.
Excellent. It all worked out quite well in the end. Gnarly will take care of this scum.
What about Gules?
He caught a few good hits, but he's alive. We'll take him with us. I need to have a strong word with him. You did a good job, youngster. You've got heart. And so you don't say I had you clambering over these rocks for nothing. Here's something for you.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me, you deserve it. And now, let's get that accursed cart back to Semine. Want a ride? We'll go via Troskovitz. We can drop you off there, and you won't have far to Tarkov. You ought to report back to Radovan as soon as possible about what happened with these hands.
A ride would be great. My legs are sore.
Wait until you're my age. Well, let's get going.
I didn't do nothing wrong, I swear. It's all Vence's fault. It was him who said we'll sell the car to Gules.
It weren't like that at all. We shook on it. But on the way, you had the idea we'd keep it.
What? That ain't true.
Leave it out, you two. One way or another, you wanted to fuck me up. Doesn't matter whose idea it was.
A thief robbing a thief? What a world.
I'm still a nobleman, if you don't mind. But I'm not a thief. I'm a robber baron.
A thief's a thief.
Where are you taking us?
To Semine, where his lordship will hear you out and decide what to do with you.
I hope you realise you can't just execute me.
It depends. By right, I should send a plea to some court to decide if we can behead you. But in these shitty times, nobody will give a toss. Parchment's dear, and ink ain't free either. So as far as I'm concerned, I'd happily risk it and lop your head off without permission.
I see how the law is respected.
I like gnarly.
Are you yanking my pizzle? You're a fine one to talk about law.
So how do we frickin' call our steed? I went to key bindings and it said pat your dog or horse. Pressing calls your horse or holding calls your dog. Also used for dismount. You can change the key bindings E or remove it delete.
And what will happen to us?
What do you think? If they'll execute a nobleman, they won't think twice about a hired hand or two.
You never know, Henry. Lord Semine is merciful. Maybe this whimpering will soften his heart.
Oh, I'm not whimpering. I'm just trying to tell you how it was.
Bollocks! You're full of shit. We don't believe a word he says, Captain.
Semine might be merciful, but whether he'll be in the mood for this, I can't say.
I'm innocent. I swear on my ma's soul.
Is that supposed to soften my heart? Cha! Every man you could, I dragged to the gallows, swore on his mother. Nobody with any decency would risk his mother's immortal soul. Even if he was as pure as a driven snow. But this bastard...
Okay, y'all. I think that is a great place to end it. So, we got reunited with Pebbles. We went to Semine. We helped the Lord of Semine. We figured out, actually, who the bride and the groom are. So we actually know the people that we need to go to gain leverage to get into the wedding so we can deliver the message. We were, again, reunited with Pebbles, which is fantastic. We need to find Mutt. I'm promising you it's probably going to be in the next episode, I hope. We were reunited with Pebbles. We went on an adventure. We killed some bandits, and we took some captives. We got a lot of coin for that, actually. Not as much as I would have wanted, but, I mean, it's a fair amount. We also got a shield from that as well. And a club. And honestly, the club isn't half bad. Truly. We also got some armor as well. Let me check that out. The armor that we have equipped is still the best. But those leather gloves. They're looking real good. Yeah, we're still wearing the best kit, so all in all, I think that we're doing pretty good. Honestly, I think that, I mean, we've died a few times. I mean, I've died a few times. I think I'm doing okay, honestly. I'm not trying to sell myself short. But if y'all like this game, leave a comment. Say what you like about the game, if you like the game, what's your favorite aspect of the game. And again, congrats to the developers of this game reaching 2 million copies sold. So, until next time, I've been Free Pixel Player. I'm signing off.